Welcome to episode 1 of a brand new podcast called For the Lag with me, Bunnie, and
Dala.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dala is a cool friend who has an awesome freaking YouTube channel that I love to death. I just maybe don't watch it as much as I should anymore.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry. I have a big gold farming. It's just retail. But you know what I've been doing. You've been doing it too.
Hell yeah, classic. Very much enjoying it at the moment.
Everything you missed and loved about WoW, it exists again.
Yeah, until they add install stuff. Oh wait. But to be honest, I enjoy the community side of it because we're on Pirewood EU and it is absolutely packed with people, and I'm loving just generally chatting to people.
Oh, I didn't tell you a story. Okay. So, this was when we were still leveling together, and I went to go do some of the herb farms for something we'll talk about later.
Okay.
I ran into a guy, and he wanted to pay me to run him through Wailing Caverns. And I was like, sweet, I'll just get 50 golds and be like, hey, Della, I did this for fucking nothing. But he ended up talking, and he's like, it must be really, really late for you. And I'm like, no, man, it's early afternoon. He goes, America? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, oh my God, hold on. And then he had to proceed to he's like, stay right here. I have to log on to another character. And he got onto a troll character. And I guess his name was supposed to be recognizable or something. It was Swifty or something like that. I don't remember.
Yep.
I could look it up. It's in my history. But he's like, look, I'm Swifty. I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. And then he didn't want to run Wailing Caverns with me. But he was excited because he's American. He's like, yeah, I'm playing EU now too. And I'm like, I think you're just a fan that renamed your thing, or you're really bad.
I think it's a fan because the actual Swifty, yeah.
I know, that's why I was just like, I don't think so, but good job. I'm gonna go and get herbs now, bye.
Yeah, I don't think that would be the right person.
I will have to go and find the Google shit, because I think I copied the conversation somewhere, because I'm like, this is weird and I don't know who you are.
Yeah, that totally sounds like BS to me.
I know. I thought it was awkward, and I thought you'd find it entertaining.
Yeah, it pretty much was.
I just remember staring in Barrens going, it's a cool name. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I just want to get back to my stuff. Go away.
I like playing video games, and you're impeding this right now.
I want to play.
But you want to say why we're gathering a bunch of weird junk?
Yeah, definitely.
That way that guild doesn't make fun of me anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. So Doc in the guild, someone new had just joined, and he's like, oh, this is so and so, they're good at this is so, and then he goes, and there's Bunnie over there, don't be surprised in the middle of the night if you log on and she's somewhere weird, she just farms weird junk. And I'm like, I have reasons. And he's like, sure you do.
Yeah, we do have reasons, and that
I like how that's my intro. It's dumb.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine once it's out.
Yeah.
So hopefully Worth Classic comes out soon.
Yay! And then we don't have to guess on what we should be farming, because right now I'm like, herbs was a bad choice. I'm just saying.
Hey, I gave you the choice of what you wanted to farm.
I know, it was my fault. It's my fault, but I was trying to be smart about it. I was completely fucking wrong. This is why I don't do the stock market.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
I was like, okay, right, I'm mining and skinning. Yeah, I'm gonna do well.
And Bunnie's sitting there going, I have fish.
The problem is high price, but no one wants the fish.
No, people love the fish. That's the only thing I'm making money on.
Oh, really?
Now. Well, that and nether weave bags, pretty much, because I still have to get to 70 to do my spell weave and junk.
That makes sense. That does make sense.
But yeah, fishing, cooking. If your gathering sucks, that shit's all right. It's not as fast as yours.
Dude, the barracuda stuff is amazing.
Really?
Especially for leveling. Once you've cooked it, helpful as hell with my mage. So I'm able to just pyroblast the hell out of things and they just die.
I'm slowly getting better at shadows, so I'm hoping by the time I hit 70, I'm not going to be a complete and utter noob. But yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't die. I got a better rotation.
Oh, you actually have a rotation now.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Instead of, I should probably do something more than Mindseer, or whatever it's called. I know it's not Mindseer. Mindseer's the purple one.
To be honest, I've been pressing spam and fireball.
But you're a mage. That's all you have to do.
Exactly. And then if they start running away like a humanoid, I just fire blast. Just don't let them aggro anything else.
No, I dot to hell and wand them to death. So that way I have enough room for a bubble. I could survive a lot of shit with that bubble, though. Holy crap.
I know what they say, like, with like mages in particular, like, oh, go frost for leveling, amazing. And I'm just like, yeah, but I like playing fire, so I'm gonna play fire.
I get to set everything on fire. You don't. Ta-da!
I'm a pyromaniac, so I will do that.
Why do I keep making friends with pyromaniacs?
Well,
like, no joke. Thune's fucking mage is named Pyro something. And it's a fire mage, of course.
That's true.
Every pyromaniac loves a good fire mage.
Hell yeah.
Though, I never asked, what's your favorite, like, race?
My favorite race? I never really thought about that, but I tend to lean... Well, now these days in retail, it's more night elf than anything.
I think most of my characters are elves.
I think I would stay clear of Draenei. I just don't like them. That's
Thune's favorite. That's why I had to ask. I was like, he's really into playing, like, most of his characters are 90% like female Draeneis. And I was like, well, if you gotta stare at something's ass all day.
Well,
I just don't like male Draeneis. They look so top heavy. Like, their little goat legs really shouldn't hold them up.
I've never liked Draenei. The one race I do like, actually, and is actually pretty cool, is Volpira. I do like those.
They're super cute, but I only, like, kind of recently unlocked it, and then Shadowlands happened. And I'm like, I don't want to level it.
I was like, yeah, Volpira spring to mind for me, mainly due to the fact that they can have extra additional inventory bags. So I'm just like, yes, that is definitely perfect.
Well, yeah, that just speaks to the gold farmer.
Mm-hmm. Goblins, oh my god.
Goblins are really good.
Seriously. Old racials are insanely broken when it comes towards gold making. Like humans and like elves and all that stuff. When it comes to the Alliance, terrible. Like, well, it's not terrible
unless you're an achievement whore. Like I said, humans, so nice if you just want to, like, get all of your reputations up. Amazing.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But seriously, if you're a gold maker, go horde. And that is it's just it's a no-brainer.
Plus there's more people playing horde. It's just like more people to buy my shit.
Exactly. I was thinking about actually switching all my characters to horde on retail.
Yeah, that'd be expensive.
Oh, that's all right. I've got the gold for it. I just turn it into battle net balance.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's the one thing I'm so mad about with that recording. Just like you being like, I have no gold.
Oh, and we went into classic, and I was just like, I'm a poor peasant. What is this?
Please, somebody give me a gold.
It's okay. I've got gold now.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, I can pretty much buy all my stuff. Besides epic flying, I still need to farm a mass amount. But I reckon after I've done all of the last bits for WorthIt Classic, I'll have enough for my epic flying.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh hell yeah! Especially with that cleft hoof lever. Damn, that's like 5 gold a piece, and I can nuke these things.
I'm enjoying my vendor flip that I'm just probably never going to share with anybody.
I wouldn't. I just
so
keep it to yourself. Like,
at least it's not even that good. It's just it's something I can do when I'm doing nothing, and it's great.
If it makes gold, it makes gold.
I will eventually, once I'm, like, tired of, like, my farm, will be like, I'm sick of this. I don't want to do this anymore. It does involve cooking. If anyone wants to just look it up.
Exactly.
Well, can't look it up. Can't find it. But you could guess. Smart people would get it. Or they'll be like, this is not worth my time, and Bunny's insane. I'm like, yeah, probably.
Yeah, pretty much she just sits there cooking all day.
Yeah, that's me.
But it actually is a pretty nice profit margin. It's about 600% profit increase
Yep.
on what you actually pay for.
But I think that's going to go down, though, thinking about it, because everyone was leveling when we were leveling. And so they're,
True.
getting what I'm using, and there was a bunch of it. I think it's going to slow down eventually, and then I'll share it.
Yeah, maybe.
It sucks.
I have a feeling it may stay the same, depending on how things are in Classic.
I'm just keeping my eye out to, do similar shit like that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
There's a couple professions I gotta try that I have ideas, and I'm like, oh. I like vendoring so much.
You could make an add-on for that.
Probably, but would I really want to?
I don't know. You could make an add-on for that.
Some of us haven't taken Lua classes.
You can take a Lua class.
I could, using Skillshare, but not sponsored.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I didn't even know Lua when I made WorthIt for the first time. Do you remember the first iteration? It was bad. It was like press a button and it just pasted it all in the chat.
Yeah, I think it was so bad. That's why Callan's like, can I help, please? Because just looking at this is nasty.
I know, right? Well, I built it up by myself to version 2, and then Callan did the reorganization and restructuring, and now it just looks good.
It wasn't bad, to be fair, when you done it.
It looked bad.
It just wasn't clean.
It was a bad UI. I am not a UX or UI designer.
No. Eventually.
I just learn enough to get the job done.
Yep. So anybody out there that wants to do something, just go do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just do it!
Oh man, that meme.
I know. Every time I say just do it, that's all that plays in my head.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this guy in front of green screen, just do it!
That's Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, LaBeouf. I'm so bad at saying names, so that's why I'm like, I'll just pretend I don't know. I know. I watch too many memes not to know.
That's the one thing I am actually quite happy about. Like, I did make my day. Is WorthIt got to like 500k downloads, and I was like, oh my
shit!
Oh my god!
Jizzed in my pants. Oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, that is really cool.
That was close.
Just to know that you had made something that so many people have touched. And they're like, I don't know you. Oh, that? Yeah, I've heard of that. And you're like, that's me.
It's me. Love me.
Well, it's not like that. It's just, I think sometimes humanity, the only thing we want is just something that everyone's noticed. Be like, I made a difference. I did that. For me, that's my meaning of life. It's like, I did something cool.
Yeah.
And you're doing something cool. Not only that, I know some other things you're doing that is fucking cool too. But yeah.
I'm always on the go, to be honest. Too many projects. Not enough time.
Yeah.
That's entirely the reason why I'm like gearing up to just go full time on YouTube and WorthIt development and all that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does that mean like I get a paycheck? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm kidding. No. I was actually structuring this so I could actually do that.
Oh shit! Callan's gonna be like, nope. I just wanted to clean up your mess.
I was doing it. I was organizing it for Callan, and then Callan's like, no. You're such an asshole.
But love you.
Yeah, I did that part up. No,
well, you can't say that. That's a little weird.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was thinking about this. Go full time. Like, I've got to be able to support myself first.
Of course.
Otherwise, I won't be able to support anyone else. And then start branching out and building upon everything else. So we've got the initial idea is to get WorthIt Classic done. And then it is prep up.
So close.
Seriously, so close. Then it's build up a load of videos go along with that as well, because I like to keep my production line as an assembly line. That's just the engineer in me.
I'm just so happy you just started like pre-uploading your shit.
Oh.
Because sometimes I'm like, where's your video? And you're like, it's taking forever to upload. I'm like, why didn't you do this beforehand?
Yeah, I know. I was like, I thought about this like from like the year of doing daily content, and I was just like, yeah, I've got to do a better way of doing this, because I can do the content. It's just mentally taxing just to try and upload it every single day, especially with England internet.
Like I said, when me and Liam and Thune were doing like 2 videos a day, that was... It's probably why it took such a long break, to be honest. I just didn't have the mental capacity. I'm like,
it is.
I've done everything I could possibly do. I don't want to do anymore.
Seriously, I did it, and then every year I usually on January 5th, January 31st, I do a charity fundraiser. So I was like, year of doing daily is over. I've done it, but I still got to do my charity thing. So I did my charity thing, and then I was like, I'm taking a little week off, and then I just dropped down in the content because I wanted to sort out all the other projects I was neglecting.
Like yourself?
Yeah, I'm myself really sick.
Yeah, you have too many big ideas, and then you're just like, I'm doing it all, and I'm like, wait. Have you eaten? Like, have you slept?
Possibly not.
Yeah, that's usually the answer. You're like, maybe. That's all right.
Eaten, I have had Snickers. Sleep. What is this? What is sleep?
It's a thing some people do where you like lay flat on something preferably cushy and close your eyes for a couple hours and waste time.
Exactly. And I was like, so I've had some time to reflect, get feedback on all of that stuff. So I've actually got a plan that will not make me self explode point of a return. So that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward.
All the things.
Yeah, so I'm looking at obviously doing daily content once again, but more structured, with also working on the quality as well, with upgrading everything and all that stuff. But mainly due to the fact that I want to do the daily content, but focusing with retail and classic, because why not? I'm enjoying classic, and the gold farming scene around there looks good. So I'm just going to be doing some videos in that, and obviously sticking to my thing. So I was thinking like 4 retails plus 3 6 a week or something to that effect, because I generally like gold making. So that's probably how I'm going to go about doing that with content wise.
Yeah, and I had a question because, like both of us kind of have 2 very different audiences. Some stuff going on in my Discord. I was just curious, you do a lot of WoW. You do you. You're really good at it. But have you ever thought of like branching out to like gold farming in other areas? Like, is it just an idea, a thought, like consideration?
Yeah.
Any of them spark interest? Like, we all know. No lie, we all know. Fucking Shadowlands is fucking gross.
Shadowlands is, yeah. Moment as a whole, it's not doing too good at the moment. So
that 9.1 release, you raging was just
beautiful.
I
wish we had recorded that. I was so angry.
I did. I recorded half of it.
Oh dear.
I did record like half of it. That's what I've been working on editing over the last week.
Yeah, I was so angry.
He was. It was a mix of anger and boredom. Just like, oh no, you're choking me now. Okay. Why? It would just be from that, just dead to then, what the fuck? And then back to dead.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I'm not.
It was pretty funny.
I'm seriously writing off this expansion.
Unless they like drop something really nice. But 9.1, we're all like, if something's gonna happen, it has to. And 9.1 comes out, we're like,
Yeah, it was like
all that build up for nothing.
Hell yeah. I was like not impressed whatsoever.
I'm thinking Shadowlands is like tantric sex for video gamers, where it's a constant build up and expectation, and it's just gonna keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. There's literally no climax whatsoever.
No, it's just building, and then we're like, please. But yeah, back to the question. Any other games like sparking your interest? Like, kind of?
Yeah, so I was thinking, obviously, Final Fantasy has blown up recently due to a load of different circumstances, some really bad and some pretty good. But at the end of the day, I was thinking of Final Fantasy because I was looking at it the other day and I was like, actually, everyone seems to be enjoying it, so I might give that a go. Other things of that note was I was actually looking at like Desert Online.
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
Yeah. So I was having a look at a couple of other MMOs because I like the MMO genre. I'm clearly bored in game at the moment, so I can, yeah.
I'm just bored.
Well, when it comes to gold making, it's like pretty standard for me. I can get some good fun out of that, like throughout the week, but that can't be the whole thing. And that is something that Shadowlands is severely lacking, is actual content for me to do that's actually worth the time investment.
Yeah, because thinking about it, we're really different in the way we farm things. I'm very much of a, I want to go get everything I need for this thing, then I'll make it, then I'll sell it kind of thing. You're way more into the current content, keeping up with what's new. I like transmogs because I get to go be like, oh, what am I gonna get today? Holy shit, I got this. All right, you know. But you're just like, no, if there's no guarantee, I'm not fucking doing it.
Well,
I just never thought about it that way. I was like, oh yeah, we're really fucking different in gold farming. That's probably why you're kicking my ass too.
well, when it comes towards gold farming, I kind of like do like a thing like the cost averaging, like in and adapt that to in game because it's
maths.
It is easy, and then I just work out what's the best use of my time. The majority of the time, crafting is your best bet. So if you were to get started with gold making in general, I would suggest do gold farming first because you need that liquidity to actually get into it. And then once you've actually done that, then once you've got at least 100k gold, then get into crafting. Everyone overcomplicates crafting though. When it comes towards crafting, you don't need these insanely complex strings. You literally just need a couple of little snippets and that's it to do the job. You just need the bare bones to do the job. You don't need to over optimize when you're getting into it.
Yeah.
So crafting, I generally will do that. Sometimes I'll farm the high mats and then just buy the low form ones. That's just to base off of what else I can make. So anything that can be procced, I will generally farm. So like so things like the Vial of the Sands, I'll generally like go along with like Cinder Bloom and Whiptail for my potion of treasure finding because I can proc that. Vial of the Sands stuff with the flasks and the true gold, I'll farm all of those materials because I can proc those so I can get more for my gold per hour wise. But sometimes I'll actually just with basic crafting like the rank 4 legendaries, and at the moment they're doing quite well, but to be quite frank, I think it's like
not gonna last.
No, it won't. Like the ranked legendaries are okay, they're just it's a very high barrier to entry. So if you're like a noob gold maker and you want to get into those legendaries,
you have to drop so much gold just to make it up to that rank. I know because I've recently done this.
No, I actually did that because I was actually behind.
I was with my tailoring. That's why it's like I dropped so much gold. But you know, I'm happy I did it. I got to do a couple of the new rank sales, but nothing old sales. I'm like, fuck. I wish they let us disenchant or sell them, like to a vendor.
Well, I got one. I actually spent 11 million gold leveling up all of my ranks from rank 1 for my tailoring, leatherworking, the jewel crafting ones. Basically, every single crafted legendary, I ranked them up to rank 4.
You are insane. I did it for like 2 things. That's it.
So now I can craft every legendary.
You could just sit back and be like, don't do what I did.
Seriously, I went into negative profit just to get up to that scratch. Now it's like
if you was pick and choosy, I didn't do it all. Ugh.
If you didn't get into it at the beginning, you're out of luck unless you got a 10 ton of gold to break into that market, and then even then you've still got to pull in that profit to regain the gold you've invested. So at the moment, only the big wigs can get back into that market. I would stay away from legendaries if you're a low tier gold maker.
Yeah. I have been having a fuck ton of fun selling materials, but not ones you could farm, if that makes sense. Like when you turn a material into another form of a material, because gold farmers and crafters fucking love it, and it's just quick and easy, and I'm done.
So what like
okay, we've been doing TBC, right? And you know that I've been crafting like the netherweave bags and all that fun stuff, but I have a fuck ton of extra netherweave that I got really, really cheap. So I'll just turn it into bolts, either imbued or regular, and just sell the bolts as well, because those make a fuck ton of money too. Okay.
So I tend to do that on retail with the crafted gems for Miss Pandaria for the Panther mounts.
Yeah, that's a good one too in retail.
Yeah, seriously, I just love alchemy because I'm a little bit obsessed with them, especially like transmutation and elixir master. They are the best.
I have 6 transmute masters.
Oh man. Oh man. I'm guessing
And that's why
that's
I'm really sad that Sky Golems are not doing well on my server, so I'm just hoarding up a bunch of mats. Like,
really.
one day. Yeah, because I thought, like, I mean, obviously you can make other cool mounts and stuff, but I'm like, Sky Golems, they sell pretty regularly on mine. It was doing all right, except when Shadowlands came out because no one could fly. It wasn't a big deal, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to save up a bunch, make them when 9.1 comes out because everyone can fly, and sell them that way. They have tanked because I guess everyone else had the same idea I did.
Yeah, I'm actually looking
I
at
should just buy them cheap, and then I could just resell them later. That'd be smart.
Damn.
I'll have to look at that. I think I have enough that I could buy a good all of them.
For myself, let's have a look, shall we? So when Shadowlands dropped, they were at 36,000 on my server. They are now currently at 38,000. So they pretty much stayed mostly the same and gained a little bit for me on my server. The problem is with for me when it comes towards like Sky Golems is I will always forget to do the daily craft.
Yeah, what is it, like Jards, whatever it's called, and the Living Steel?
Yeah, Jard's peculiar and source. Like with the living steel, I'll do it as a mass batch and just pre-prep all of that stuff because I'm always making panther mounts and I need those additional procs. So I'll just make up a 10-ton of living steel and just get all those tasty procs just ready, and then I'll use the proc material to make my panther mounts, and then the rest of the living steel to make my sky golem. And that's how I'll generally do it.
Nice. Yeah, I just leave my miner just parked out in Pandaland if I feel like farming ghost iron. Because with all the Trillium, it's amazing. Especially with all the fucking alchemy procs that I get. I think I only have like one potions master. I think the rest are alchemy. Or not alchemy, transmute. Derp.
Hell yeah.
Anyway.
I was looking at the what I was looking at the other day for like in the realms of gold making was not only doing procs but also smelting, because I would like to set up my Smeltomatic TSM strings again just to make sure about all the like, smelting stuff and just trying to find out if I can get any of the profit from that. I think the best one is like enchanted elementium bars. Those ones are pretty good. So same with like dark iron bars, they do pretty well, but they tend to sell rather slow. So if you're like impatient,
I just farm them myself, and sometimes you can just sell the ore faster than you can sell the bars.
Hell yeah. Like Blood of the Mountain that comes along with it helps a great deal as well.
Yeah.
But the problem is,
I just wish more dropped because I only get like maybe 1 or 2 out of the whole fucking raid.
I hate doing molten core farming.
Yeah, the run back is the worst for me, honestly. It's just like,
I just use my druid.
I don't.
I'd go in there a druid, I just go for it, and then I just instantly do my dream walk, come back in, and all that stuff. But to be honest, it makes the run farm faster, but I generally still dislike doing that farm because I'm not. I don't know. It's very different from the way I like to farm.
It was a thrown together raid, and it was just.
Yeah.
But here's the sad thing. So I've been playing WoW a really long time.
Yeah.
I made my druid, I think, back in BC. At the time I was like brand new to WoW, so I didn't know much about druids anyway. I wasn't aware that they didn't pop out of form when like picking herbs and shit. So I made my druid as blacksmith and leatherworker because my main was my warrior who already had mining and skinning. So she has rare patterns that you can't get in the game anymore, and I can't fix it. So I actually had to start leveling up a second druid to do the farming stuff for me. So that's why in Molten Core I can't do my druid because she's not a miner.
Well, if you're leveling up another druid, that means that you can now do it.
Cool Tyrann.
Cool Tyrann druid.
Yeah, if I want to go back to leveling.
Yeah.
That's the fucking bane right now. I'm so sick of leveling.
Seriously, I'm just sick of retail at the moment. I'm exhausted.
My guild's dead. Everyone left. So it's just me and farming the same shit I've been farming for like 15 years.
And I did think about like, I'll give Mythic a go. This will be the year I'll give Mythic a go. And then I was like, this is really tedious to find a frick group.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't be bothered with this stuff.
I like I told you before, like we had a set group of friends that just ran it all together and we'd have fun, do stupid shit. I mean, still beat it, but do really dumb shit. We're like, why? But yeah, once they all are like, I'm sick of this game, we're like, fuck, I don't want to pug people.
Well, exactly, and I think it's more the case of like it's annoying to try and find a group. It's better if you do it with friends, and unfortunately, not a lot of people are playing. Yeah, basically, I'm just like, yeah, I would have done Mythic, but there's no real good way of dealing with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just need more friends, but I'm not high enough level on fucking EU. Because having 2 accounts is still really weird. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I still find it quite weird. To be honest, I haven't actually reposted my auctions on retail for like ages.
You're gonna lose so much shit.
It's fine, I don't mind.
I would pull mine out. It's just it won't all fit in my bags.
I've got enough gold. I can live with it.
Maybe I'll just like pick and choose what parts I pull out and be like, fuck it, burn it all. I don't care. I'll start over.
Yeah,
that's a lot of transmogs though. That like took me ages to get up.
Well, actually, before what was it like? Before I went daily, I actually did do that. What I did was I set everything like 50% market DB, and then just posted it all to the auction house. And obviously, everything sold really, really fast. I was just like, start a clean slate, just grab a load of gold, shove that over to a random character.
That's actually genius, because I've been thinking maybe like taking a break from retail for like a couple months, which I've never done, which is really sad to say. Like even when everyone's gone with, I remember like people are like, Warhammer came out, I'm just gonna go play that, or some other new fucking MMO or something came out and they're like, I'm just gonna do this, it's gonna beat WoW to death. I'm like, all right, bye. And they always come back, it was shit. But yeah, I've never taken a break, and now I'm like, it's that bad.
It is that bad, and with all of the other stuff going on at the moment, it's just like I don't feel like playing like all of that stuff.
So while we talk, I'm just gonna empty my auction house and post everything really cheap. It's like, who cares?
That's all right. Basically, that's what I'm I did do before I went daily, because I was like, and there's no cheating, there's nothing, you are doing it from zero. And yeah, so that worked out quite well. But now I'm more into the side of like, what can I do that can help other people? So at the moment, I've just been focused on like, what type of add-ons can I do? What can I just help people with? Because I've got enough gold. Like, I don't need gold ever. Like, I can play for my sub indefinitely until this probably burns out.
No kidding.
Yeah, I'm currently looking at like 52 mil. So I'm just like, yeah, I can pay for the game for like the rest of my time. So I really don't care.
I don't have that much, but I have a couple million where I can just let it sit on my character, and if I want to play, it'll be like, do you want to purchase with your gold? Yes, I do. Thank you.
But I am rather enjoying Classic at the moment.
That's why I won't like stop my account, but I just don't want to play retail anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I don't really see the point in playing retail at the moment, so I'm just really enjoying Classic because there's a lot more people on there that I can actually chat to some people. I can probably do some dungeons, and to be honest, actually doing the dungeon with you the other day was really fun. Like,
that was really cool.
The mind control priest tank.
We ran fucking ramparts. We were like, what, level 60, 61?
61.
And there was no tank. There was 2 priests. What was it? There was 2 mages and something else. I can't remember what it was. I can swear it was like a paladin or some kind of caster or something. No tank at all. No one was dedicated healing. It was just me and the other priests were like mind controlling shit, and they're just beating the crap out of it, and Dala would go and freeze and be like, all right, we got some more space.
It was fun.
That was pretty fun. I haven't done something like that in so long.
That was really fun because it was like I had to actually think about the fights as well. I was like, okay, so if the boss comes near me, I've got to freeze all of the ads, then I've got to blink away quickly because otherwise he's going to hit me for like stupid amounts, and I'm like one of the highest DPS, so I've got to stay alive.
You have no idea how many times Monty Python's "Run Away" was just going in my head. Like, oh, fuck. Like we didn't even die that much. I think I died twice,
I
and
died
like you didn't
once.
die at all. Oh, you did.
I did die when we were pulled.
But there was no like full wipe. Like I was totally expecting a full on wipe, and no one's like, "Nope, all right, Rez, you're good."
We're okay. We've got a mind controlled tank.
Right.
Yeah, that was fun.
So I'm just changing my operations when we talk. 'Cause I'm like, that was a good idea, 50%.
Yeah, like if I wanted to go back to 0, I can, but yeah, that's how I would do it.
Genius.
Yeah, it gets quick sales, and obviously, if you're in crafting, you're obviously going to lose gold. But if you've just farmed the stuff and you just want to do a reset of everything and then just start from 0, then that's probably the way to go.
Well, I do have something I forgot that I wanted to say while you were talking about your channel and stuff.
Yeah.
I forgot to say, those of you that were like looking forward to like more pet videos, what we've been talking about is why there hasn't been any new pet videos. Is because pets are really fun. I love pets to death. But when you have as many as I do and there's not a whole lot left to collect unless you want to spend a lot of real fucking money, I'm bored. And I don't know what to do. Like, I can't.
No, I get you.
So, yeah, that's why there hasn't been another pet video. I will try and do some more on the EU side because it's like starting with nothing. That was great.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But I'm moving, so I'm just kind of waiting till things like sound better and look better and stuff. Because, you know, for those that don't know, like my husband's like a foot away from me working, and I don't want to be like, oh, really loud and stuff, which I do. But yeah.
Yeah, that I can see your point there. That makes a lot of sense.
There's a place like I didn't know our friend Rob, like he's gone through a journey with me. He used to be the lurker of my stream channels and he'd just occasionally comment to a mod to now he's like one of my closest friends. But anyway, we were like playing RimWorld last night and he's just like, "You're moving on the 20th, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" He goes, "It's on my fucking calendar. I just can't wait because you guys can stream again." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't know other people were excited about moving except me and Fish."
That makes sense.
So yeah, that's what's new in my world. Anything new in your Dala real life?
With the Dala real life is basically getting prepped for going full time on YouTube. Currently going through all the preps, wanting to get WorthIt Classic done. I've got a pretty big list of that, and I'm working on an RPG game.
Like MMO or just regular RPG?
At the moment, no MMO compatibility. At the moment, mainly just RPG. And holy damn, is it expensive to develop a game?
I do remember seeing screenshots, so it looks really fucking swish.
Yeah.
But that's a fish word. It looks really sweet. That's a bunny word. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, so Void will be done once it's done. It's mainly like an RP boss battler, but it's going to have a lot of the lore added into as well, so it's just not a boss battler as such, because I'd like to develop other games going alongside this. This is just one key aspect.
Nice.
But the story of it is mainly just like a retribution arc, so I'm looking forward to doing all that stuff.
That sounds pretty cute.
So obviously we're working on WorthIt Classic. We've actually got all of the vanilla based farms done. I've literally coded all that in. It's a compatible version done with version 3 of WorthIt, so it won't be version 4 upon the release, but then after all that's done and I'm going full time, I'll turn it into a version 4 because that's going to take way too much work to actually get that done in any reasonable amount of time. So I'd rather just have something that works first.
Just the fucking classic stuff's probably taken us a week, 2 weeks solid of just constant, like, put your nose to the grindstone and get through it.
It took us 3 weeks and 4 days because I've got it written down on how many hours I've put in.
I didn't even know. I'm just like, okay, what farm's next? Oh wait, I need this level for it. Fuck.
Seriously, if I do my /played, I'm just like, oh my god, I am inhuman.
I don't know if I want to do that because I know that we haven't been playing long, and if I saw that, I'd probably cry.
Yeah.
That mixed with RimWorld, oh, no life.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm just like, oh, damn.
But we're just waiting on like having flying before we do the TBC ones, right?
Yeah, pretty much. We got to get 70 and we got to get a flying, which I've got the gold for both of us now, and then we'll do obviously the farms for that, and then once TBC farms are done, routes are added, everything's sorted, it'll actually get released.
Nice. Because right now it's just a bare bones thing where people could like record their own and use that until you do the big release, right?
Yeah, pretty much. There is an alpha version on CurseForge, but it doesn't work anymore. So anyone who's
You broke
thinking
it.
that no, Blizz broke it. They
I know,
updated a
I'm
lot of
just teasing.
stuff. It broke my heart.
I was on my way to greatness and you fucked it up.
No, to be honest, all you have to do, really, if someone wanted to be very finicky with it, they could literally just download it anyway, go into the top file and just change the patch number in the interface number in the top file.
Or they could just wait a couple more days, a week or whatever until we're done.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not long. It's just, it feels long.
It does.
It's like a marathon and we're on the last bit. We're like, oh, please.
I'm like level 60 now. I'm just like going hard at leveling and I'm just like, my eyes are slowly dying.
Yeah, I kind of took a detour that I shouldn't have taken, but I was on retail with I was on TBC with no pet, and Midsummer Fire Festival came out, and there was a pet I could technically get for free.
Yep.
And I did, but I got some levels out of it.
Well, you did level up, yes, that is for sure.
It gave me one whole level doing that. So yeah, if you're 69 on Burning Crusade, go to the Fire Festival before it ends on like the 5th. Yeah,
it's definitely worth it.
It's probably gonna be over by the time I put this out. No, it's not, but I'll try.
No, that makes a hell of a lot of sense.
Well, and that experience thing is fucking sweet.
So, what I would really like to do, and this would be like a few more years in the future, is like I'd like to take the base concept of once Void is out, I'll actually start making my own MMO RPG.
Nice.
But I would need some capital to do that. So
yeah, the models are not.
Yeah, like I can do the coding side, I can do a lot of things, but modeling for me and texturing stuff is not my forte.
Blender's really fun though, but it's so much different than working with clay.
Hell yeah.
I'm still digging Photoshop and doing my stuff though. That stuff's fun. I need to do one for myself though.
Well, actually, the character model for like Underwall should be done soon, so I'm quite happy with that. I'm just waiting for the bosses to be done. Oh yeah, he should be done by like tomorrow or the next day. It's like 2 more days, and they should have the model.
I must have like missed some screenshots because now I feel bad. I'm like, oh shit.
No, you haven't missed anything.
Okay, cool.
I just haven't posted it.
Oh, good. I was just like, I'm a bad friend. Fuck.
No, that's fine. I literally been posting it in my Patreon though, with seriously any update. I've just been posting it in there, so that's handy.
I have too many auctions. I'm still these stupid things. Just someone buy all of this, please, from me for like I don't know, 100,000, and you can have it. I don't care.
You'll be fine.
Just take it. I don't have the bank space.
I'm sure people will buy it. It depends how much of it is mod though.
Oh, right now I'm on not my mod character. That's why I'm like, fuck, my other one's gonna take so much longer.
Yeah, dude.
That's the other thing. Blizzard capping how fast you could do like your post. It killed my transmog bank.
I know. I've just stopped doing transmog, to be honest.
I've been trying. It's just an addiction. I can't stop.
I really liked it doing mog farming, but if I can't sell everything, I'm not gonna do it.
See, 2 different types of gold farmers, full circle.
Yeah, I'm a volume based farmer, so the more stuff
and
I
I'm
can
the
sell.
person that's like, oh, shiny.
Yeah, pretty much. You're more of the value based farmer.
You could say it. I'm very girly with my mounts and cute pets, and hey, look, I got a nice outfit.
No, that's fine.
That's fine. I sell to other people like me. It's great.
It's okay. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at the moment. I'm just working on more books, working on the game, as well as working on WorthIt Classic.
I keep forgetting about you doing books. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm also doing my updates for WorthIt as well. I'm thinking about putting a reputation farming module in and meats.
Ooh.
As well as prepping a 10 ton of content for going daily. So I've got my hands full while working a full-time job, mind you.
So if there's any chicks out there that are interested into a nerd that's too busy to have time for you.
Pretty much.
Kidding.
No, I ain't got time. I ain't got time for girls at the moment.
You got Lola, that's enough.
Yeah, I got my dog. She's lovely. Very clingy.
Oh wait, that's the other thing. You like updated like your whole like setup, haven't you? Because you sound fucking great.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Your audio and shit. Did you ever figure out the lighting?
Yeah, I sorted out the lighting. Lighting works perfectly now. We got the soundproofing sorted, thank courtesy of you. And I updated my camera, so that works as well as work on the microphone adjustments.
He was going through like the new Razer stuff, and he's like, "Oh wait, is this the camera that John got?" And I was like, "Yeah, actually, it's pretty cool."
Yeah.
I actually really kind of want one because it's kind of cool looking.
It pretty much does everything you need.
It's like a normal camera, but for your computer.
Yeah, it's perfect. And it's USB, so I can just, there's no finicky little bits, and I can just add it to my setup. Bam, bush, done. I'm happy.
Yeah, pretty cool.
So,
and future reference, I am not recording my videos right now for those watching, obviously. In the future, we plan on doing some stupid shit while we're trying to talk because we're both bumbling idiots sometimes. So like naked gnome runs and stuff like that. So if you ever have like challenges you want us to try to do, like, be a level 1 gnome and run to, I don't know, Silver Pine Forest or something. I have no idea. We'll try. If you have an idea, put it down there. We'll try it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm up for a naked gnome run. That would be pretty fun.
I can't. I remember that one was really fun when I used to do with my guild back in Burning Crusade, but we also did other things like gnome darts and other shit I can't remember. And karaoke, we're not doing karaoke. Saving your ears.
Yeah, definitely. Same with me as well.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
I think I'd break the world
of Warcraft. It's already broken.
Please fix it.
Oh well. Hey, I finished my materials. Now I get to do my transmogs. Oh no. Yeah. So that's future plans for the podcast. It's just still us talking about random shit going on in the game, other games, whatever's taking our fancy at the moment. Usually games. But we're also going to be doing stupid things while doing it, so you guys aren't like just sitting there relaxing, listening. You can if you want, but if you want to watch us be dumb, we'll do some weird shit.
I'm definitely a game for that.
Oh yeah, we might just record another gnome run just for fun.
Yeah.
I just thought it'd be like hard to be like, oh, this is our first podcast. Fuck, this thing's gonna kill me. Oh, also I'm doing this.
Yeah, that's what
I've just been weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we had to say for an intro. That's a pretty long intro.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that was the thing.
So now we start the podcast. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So yeah, I'm Bunnie.
And I'm Dala.
Are you? No, I'm just kidding.
Quite possibly.
Sometimes too busy to know.
Now, if you want to stay tuned to all of the next podcasts that will be coming in the future weeks, then please feel free to subscribe to Miss Bunnybell's channel down below. This just takes just a second. So if you feel free to just press subscribe, we'll be talking about random stuff as and when it comes about. Have an awesome rest of the day, guys, and I'll see you soon.
But also, if you don't know who Dala is, his stuff's going to be down there too.
Most possibly.
Maybe.